What's up, traders? John Howell here. Hope you guys are doing well. Just wanted to do this video for you guys. Hey, my subscribers are back. Fantastic. I just looked at my YouTube channel and all my subscribers are back. I'm really happy about that. I thought YouTube took them all down, so yes, all my subscribers are back. Alright, so the video that I did just recently did the journey to successful trading, and I got a lot of good feedback about that. So I want to do this video about that and about what's been happening. Brian J said, "Hi John, good to see you again." Fantastic, good, great to see you guys. Good to see you alive. Hope all is well. Cheers, bing, bing, bong, bong for life. Oh, that's funny. Definitely right. Find the right setup. Don't chase or overtrade. Make the winners win. Exactly right. Philbit. I think it's Philb. Exactly right. So what you want to obviously make the winners win. The thing about that is, my mentor said to me, and I've had to remind myself again and again in my own trading, that you can either be right or you can be rich. And the thing is like, you've got to have your setup, and if you know your setup works, then just take the trade. Make sense? Then just take the trade and take it and know that you're going to have a win-loss ratio. And I'm reading Trading in the Zone right now, and the thing about the Trading in the Zone is it talks about how literally the successful traders are successful because they know in every single trade they take, there's no expectations, and they know something other than what they hope is going to happen can happen, which means it goes against them, you know. And so that's actually really, really interesting. So you can either be right or rich. Have your setup and take it, but the successful traders are there because they just simply step up, and they step up simply means they're there consistently every single day. But also when they're in a trade and it's not going for them, they cut their losses. Nick K said, "Hi John, great to see you back. Hope all is well. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Bottle of wine, thumbs up." Thank you very much, Nick. I appreciate that. "Hi John, great to see you back. Where have you been the last 4 months? Rocking the markets with profits." You know, and it's a good question, guys. You're asking, like, where have I been the last 4 months? And the thing is this: trading for me, guys, is number one. I can make a shit ton of money from business. I also do make a lot of money from business. Not currently right now, because I've shut down all business activity and I'm just focusing more on my trading. But the thing is this, guys, is that once you get to a point in your life where you know and you're 100% confident in what you do with your own trading, you can make a lot of money from that. You can make so much money from the market. But there's a state of mind, right? It's a state of mind that you actually get to. And that's basically it, right? And so I've been a person where I've known how to read the charts, I've known how to trade the market, but there's always been this doubt in my mind, like, can it really happen? Can I really find this? There's all those doubts, all those voices in my head. And so for me, I've been working really hard on myself to get myself at a good place by trading the markets. So that's where I've been for the last 4 months, guys. For me, guys, doing the YouTube videos and all that sort of stuff to me was literally robbing my passion from what I originally got started for in these markets. And the passion for me of these markets was actually going away, because I started developing a business and I started developing services and all that sort of stuff that was just literally robbing my life away. And I was attracting clients that were just pain in the asses. It's like, at the end of the day, I can sell you a course. And that course I'm going to believe in. But if the people don't actually do the work and actually admit that, say, you know what, even though I bought this course, it's up to me to make it work. And there's so many people in the past, like last year, that just would become part of my coaching and do not even work hard at making it work. And it's the first sign of them not doing well. "Oh, John, your system sucks, blah, blah, blah." It's like, I can throw this whole education thing away right now, go straight back to the markets, get back on track there, make millions of dollars from trading, and live a good, comfortable life. And I've done that a few times over my lifetime of the last 13 years I've been involved in the markets. The problem for me is that by trading the markets and making millions of dollars, there's a progress there, and everyone can get to that point if they're honest with themselves. But there's also that part of me that wants to share what I know about how to actually get to that point, or how to continue along as the journey, because you don't ever get to that point and suddenly you've made it. You know what I mean? We're always growing no matter what. And so that's the reason why I stopped what I was doing, guys, because I got so passionate about this stock market, about trading, back 13 years ago when I was a landscape gardener. And I really, really became excited about the possibilities of what this market can do and what this life can do. But for me, I started focusing so much more on helping people and doing coaching and all that sort of stuff. And the fun went out of it for me. I started looking at charts and I was yawning. It's like, this is crazy. I used to be so excited about the markets. And running a business just took the fun out of it for me. And then I realized that it doesn't matter how much money I make. I could make $500,000 a year or $1 million a year. If I'm not happy, then something's not right here. And yes, I've made a lot of money. And yes, I have made a lot of money. And I know that I'm going to make a lot more moving forward. But it's trying to keep that life, my life in perspective, my life under balance. And the lesson I want to give you guys when it comes to this is that if you're doing something just for money, just to make money, and that's it, there's no other reason behind that, then have a hard look at yourself, because the end goal is ultimately happiness. And I could talk a lot about happiness and gratification, being grateful and stuff like that. But if you're doing something that you used to be passionate about but now you're not, there's something going on there. And for me, I'm now getting more and more and more excited about trading again, because that's my main focus. And plus on the outskirts, I'm only trading a few hours a day, and that's it. I may only trade an hour or so of the US stock market close, and then sometimes during the day I'll spend an hour or so during the day, see if I actually missed any trading setups. If I did, I try to put an order in to get filled on the market open that night. Obviously, I live here in Australia, and that's the way that I do my trading. And the rest of the day, I'm off. I'm off to do what I want to do. And so what I'm doing with my time right now is I'm setting up my own health and fitness business. I'm very, very passionate about my health and fitness. Some of you guys may or might not know, but I lost almost 90 pounds, 88 pounds, which is around 40 kilos, in about a 6-month period. And I really got in the best shape of my life. Plus also, I went through a process where I removed my cancer without doing any surgery or chemotherapy and stuff like that. I removed it basically naturally. I'm not going to say I'm going to help you do that, because that's just wrong of me, it's a pretty serious thing, cancer. But I removed it naturally within 3 months. And that was back in 2009. And that's always been a deep passion of mine, is to help people with that. But there's a lot of things that goes into becoming a good trader. And so that's where my first and foremost is getting that right. And that's been where my focus has been. And I'm still working on, I've grown so much over the last 6 months because of that. Because of me putting 100% focus into trading. It's like, what's really going to make this work? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing right? I need to backtest this. I need to get confidence in the system. How do I get confidence in the system? I need to see it again and again and again. I need to take screenshots and so on and so forth. I've got at least 2, 3, 4 dozen screenshots now of all the trades this year that I've worked out. Whether I took it or not, I still took a screenshot. So now I can go over trade after trade after trade, because now I'm trying to see exactly what the perfect setup looks like. And then as you go through this setup, now you might do really well, but then your ego might get involved, and so on and so forth. So there's a little bit about my background, guys, and what I'm doing and what I'm all about. And I hope you guys can see that you can make so much money from these markets, but it starts with you. It starts with me, right? It starts with working on yourself. It starts with getting yourself into a nice, calm, balanced state centered state before you actually look at the market. That's why Ray Dalio meditates every day. In fact, I just finished doing a 20-minute meditation. 5 minutes just head on my heart, being grateful. And then just another 15, 16 minutes of another YouTube meditation of openness and abundance. Those sort of things really matter to you in the long run. And it's the things that you don't think that matter to you in the long run matter massively in the long run. And so if you seriously want to become good at trading, you got to ask yourself, is what I'm doing working? And secondly, if the answer is no, then what do I, not focus on someone else or someone else's problem or someone else's cause or blame someone else. The responsibility is on us. We can do two things. We can blame someone else. If that's the case, you're never going to become successful. Or secondly, you can say, well, that didn't work. What does work? And it's not buying another course. Most of the time we already know enough information to put together something that we truly believe in. I'm pretty sure if you've been trading the markets for a few years or more, you know there's one or two setups, generally at least one really good setup that you like to take. It may not come around that often or whatever. That's where you start. And so being calm and being balanced, guys, is that's the foundation, right? That's the foundation to your success. So no matter what's going on, guys, in your life, keep the main thing the main thing. If you truly want to become good at trading, my goodness, for goodness sake, make it the most important thing you're ever going to do. And start from the ground up and do the work. Otherwise, you're going to spend years after years after years trying to make it work instead of making it work. Trying is just you're just spinning wheels. Making work, so okay, what's step number one? Step number one is that I need to get a good system that I believe in. Step number two, I need to backtest the hell out of that and get records. Step number three, I need to start trading that live, but trading it real small, like even just one share or one contract or one, something like that, just real small. And then I need to stick to that plan every single time. And every time I start to deviate from that, I need to get myself back into place. And then I need to build the contracts. And as I'm trading live, I'm starting to get more confidence. And so like that's the progression we need to take. There's so much money to be made in the markets, but we get in our way. And most of the time it's a belief of not deserving it. I remember a while ago, I made the most money I ever had in 1 year. Just blew my way. Multiple six figures in 1 year. And many six figures. And because I didn't feel comfortable with that, I didn't feel like I deserved that, I did everything I could to give it away. In fact, I actually made that situation so much worse. I actually went backwards that much. And I remember I made about $500,000 in 1 year. And by the end of that year, not only did I give most of that $500,000 back, but I was $750,000 in debt. Thinking, crap. But the universe is going to put things into your life and say, how bad do you really want it? And I believe my goal is ultimately to have a $3 million trading account. And that's where my mind is at. And I know it may take me another couple of years to get to that point. It may even happen this year, I don't know. But my ultimate goal is $3 million trading account. And I need to do what I need to do right now. All the habits of turning up and doing the foundation work and all that sort of stuff, meditating every day, and all these little things matter to the ultimate end goal. So if you're trying to trade the market, trying to become good at it, here's a few things that's going to really help you out, guys. And this is where I've been. A lot of things are going to change on this channel. I'm not going to do a lot of chart stuff on this channel anymore, because that's not where the rubber hits the road when it comes to trading. There's more charting analysis and stuff out there But when it comes down to the mindset, when it comes down to psychology and all that sort of stuff, that's the thing that really matters to your own trading. So there we go, guys. That's a little update for me today. I'm getting now ready I just finished doing some more analysis on the US stock market. It's closed now. Yeah, just right now, what I'm feeling right now, the last couple of days I haven't had any trades, and now I'm starting to feel impatient, and just recognizing that in myself, feeling impatient, is helping me stay on track. And that's self-awareness. So every time I'm trading, I'm like, what am I thinking? What am I feeling? Because those thoughts and feelings, as they're coming up, they're going to impact the way you're trading. If I'm feeling impatient because now I haven't had a trade in a couple of days, that's going to get me into trades that I shouldn't be into. And once I recognize I'm in that state, I can respond to it and say, you know what? I'm not feeling 100% here. I feel like I'm rushing. I feel like I'm trying to force something. I just need to step back and wait for a really nice setup. And boom. So that self-awareness is really, really, really big. So anyway, guys, that's it for me. I'm off now I finished my trading for the day. It's first thing in the morning. I've done a few hours, probably about 2 hours worth of total of trading today. That's my trading done. I'm now off to start working on my health and fitness business and really, really start to change people's health and fitness, and something that I'm truly, truly passionate about. So have an amazing day, guys. Things are going to change around here on this YouTube channel right now. If you're after just charting analysis, I do the charts every now and then. But for me, it's more about that lifestyle. It's about that balance. It's about that what goes on behind the successful trader, and that's what I'm more about with this YouTube channel. So there we go, guys. Have an amazing day. Talk to you later.